What's up, world? It's Supernova here with your daily dose of the future. Welcome to your daily tech news. I'm your host, and today we're diving into the 15 biggest stories shaping our world. From Microsoft turning the world into an Xbox, to brain cells playing video games, and a helicopter that flies like a jet. We've got it all. It's Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. And tech is moving fast, so grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get into the news. What's up, world? Welcome to the show. First up, Microsoft is shaking things up at GDC 2026. They're basically saying goodbye to the idea that you need a big black box under your TV. Their new Project Horizon uses clever cloud rendering tech to beam Xbox Game Pass titles to almost anything with a screen and internet. We're talking smart TVs, old laptops, maybe even your toaster. They're positioning themselves as the ultimate platform provider, not just a console maker. Sony and Nintendo better keep their eyes peeled, because the future of gaming is looking a lot more airy. It's all about playing anywhere, anytime. Talk about an ecosystem shift. Ever wanted to leave your mark on the world without getting arrested? Check out I Was Here. It's a wild web experiment where you can spray paint digital graffiti all over Google Street View, using a clever browser extension. You can leave messages or doodles at specific GPS coordinates for everyone else to see. Thousands are already tagging landmarks and leaving digital memorials. It's like a giant, invisible layer of social interaction on top of our physical world. It's sparked debate about digital vandalism, but it's a cool way to feel like you're actually there while clicking around on your couch. Just try not to block the view of the Eiffel Tower. Design nerds, listen up. Apple's latest macOS Tahoe beta is causing a bit of a cornergate. People aren't talking about the new AI features. They're losing their minds over window corners. Apparently, the Finder window has a slightly different curve than the Settings or Mail apps. It sounds tiny, but for the design obsessed, it's like a pebble in your shoe. It's a sign that even perfectionist Apple is feeling the strain of software updates. It's a visual stutter that's driving some folks crazy. Is it a sign of a crumbling aesthetic? Or just a minor glitch? Either way, keep your protractors handy. Big trouble in AI paradise. The massive Stargate project between OpenAI and Oracle has reportedly hit a brick wall. This multi-billion-dollar dream was supposed to be the ultimate supercomputing cluster for next-gen AI models, but disagreements over hardware and timelines led to a total breakdown in talks. Now, OpenAI is heading back to Microsoft to fill the void, while Oracle is left with a very big, empty plan. This could slow down OpenAI's roadmap for its next big model. It shows that in the race for AI dominance, the real bottleneck isn't just brains. It's the massive power and chips needed to keep them running. Mamma mia! The rumor mill is working overtime on the Super Mario Bros. Movie sequel. Word is, Donald Glover might be the voice of our favorite green dinosaur, Yoshi. Can you imagine childish Gambino bringing some of that cool energy to the Galaxy setting? Fans are freaking out, dreaming of the chemistry between Chris Pratt's Mario and Glover's Yoshi. We're talking space-themed levels and high-profile voices. Will Yoshi have a full speaking voice? Or just his classic, Yoshi sounds? Only time will tell. But if this is true, Nintendo is definitely aiming for the stars. Personally, I think it's a stellar choice. Robot revolution incoming. Qualcomm and Arduino have teamed up to launch the Ventuno Q, a brand new brain for your future. Metallic friends. This board brings Qualcomm's heavy-hitting edge AI power to the easy-to-use Arduino world. Whether you're building a delivery drone or a robot arm to fetch your carrots, this board has specialized hardware for computer vision and path planning built right in. It's about making high-level robotics accessible to everyone from hobbyists to industrial pros. It's a huge step toward bridging the gap between smart software and physical action. Start planning your robot takeover now. In a plot twist nobody saw coming, Microsoft is bringing Anthropic's Claude 3.5 to Windows. They're calling it Cowork, and it's meant to be way more than just a chatbot. This thing is designed to be an autonomous partner. Imagine an AI that manages complex workflows across all your apps without you constantly nudging it. It can draft emails, organize your calendar, and summarize Teams threads. It's a move toward agentic computing, where your OS starts doing the heavy lifting. It shows Microsoft isn't afraid to use the best tools available, even if they're not from OpenAI. Efficiency just got a new best friend. Look out, world. There's a new bird in the sky. DARPA just showed off the X-76. Basically a helicopter that thinks it's a jet. This thing has a wild, folding rotor system. It takes off vertically. Then the rotors fold up and retract into the body, letting jet engines take over for serious speed. Over 450 miles per hour. That's way faster than any regular helicopter. Think about what this means for rapid troop deployment or emergency rescues in places without a runway. It's a major milestone in aviation engineering that could completely redefine how we think about vertical flight. Fast, versatile, and very, very cool. AI pioneer Yann LeCun is making a massive billion-dollar bet. He's launched a new startup called AMI, with one big goal: teaching AI to understand the physical world. He's tired of AI that only knows how to talk. He wants it to have physical intuition like a kid learning by playing. With backing from names like Mark Cuban and Jeff Bezos, AMI will partner with industries like manufacturing and robotics. They're aiming for a post-LLM future where AI can actually reason about real-world systems and tasks. It's a huge move away from just text and into the complex reality of the world we live in. Let's see if AMI can bridge that gap. Nvidia isn't just about GPUs anymore. They're reportedly getting ready to launch NemoClaw, an open-source platform for building and deploying AI agents. It's a major move into software, aiming to give companies tools to create autonomous workflows that actually work. The best part? It's hardware agnostic, meaning it can run on all sorts of chips, though it'll be supercharged on Nvidia's own gear. By going open source, they're hoping to build a huge ecosystem. It's a direct shot at companies like OpenAI and Anthropic. Nvidia wants to be the foundation for the next wave of automation. And with NemoClaw, they're making it easier than ever to get in on the action. Lawsuit alert. Anthropic is taking the U.S. Department of Defense to court. Why? Because the Pentagon labeled them a supply chain risk after Anthropic refused to let their AI be used for things like autonomous weapons or mass surveillance. Anthropic says the move is purely retaliatory and legally unsound. This sparks a massive debate about the role of tech companies in national security. Can the government ban companies that won't play ball with their ethical guidelines? The outcome of this case could set a massive precedent for how AI is governed in the future. It's a real-life David vs. Goliath story, but with cutting-edge AI in the middle. OpenAI is getting serious about security. They've just snapped up a startup called Promptfoo, which specializes in red teaming tools for AI. As OpenAI moves toward letting agents interact with real-world data and apps, they need to make sure those agents are bulletproof. Promptfoo gives them a way to test for things like prompt injection and data leaks before anything goes live. It's all about building trust with big enterprise customers who are nervous about letting AI loose in their networks. This acquisition shows that in the AI world, safety isn't just a bonus. It's a competitive feature. OpenAI is making sure their agents are battle-tested and ready. The dream of humanoid robots is getting a major boost. Qualcomm and Neura Robotics are teaming up to build brains and nervous systems for the next generation of machines. Neura will use Qualcomm's specialized Dragonwing processors to handle massive sensor data in real time. We're talking about robots that recognize objects and plan paths right on the edge, without needing to check in with the cloud. This means faster response times and more natural movement. It's a key part of Qualcomm's plan to dominate the physical AI market. As these robots move from labs to our homes and factories, specialized chips like these are going to be the secret sauce. Look out, Dallas and Phoenix. Amazon's robotaxis are coming to town. Zoox is expanding testing to 2 more major cities. A huge step toward letting us catch a ride. They'll start by mapping streets with retrofitted Toyotas. Then bring in their unique carriage-style vehicles that don't even have a steering wheel. These cities offer tough challenges like extreme heat and dust, which will really put Zoox tech to the test. This expansion means Zoox is now in 10 different US cities, putting them in a direct race with Google's Waymo. It's a high-stakes competition for the future of urban travel. Who's ready to hop into a car without a driver? I know I am. Patience is a virtue, especially if you're waiting for Apple's long-rumored smart home display. Word is, the device, code-named J490, has been pushed back to a fall 2026 launch. It's expected to be a 7-inch HomePod with a screen acting as a central hub. The delay is reportedly due to Apple's massive Siri AI overhaul. They're betting that a truly smart, conversational Siri is the missing piece that'll make their smart display a winner. It's a classic Apple move. Wait until they can get the user experience just right rather than being first to market. Hold on to your hats for a fall 2026 reveal. It's a long wait, but hopefully Siri will actually know what we're talking about by then. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this spin through the latest in tech. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. We'll be back tomorrow with even more headlines. Until then, stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, the future is what you make of it. I'm Supernova. Catch ya later.